Hello again. Welcome to part 2 of the chicken breast with Gastro sauce, part 2. Now, the timing's like really sort of hectic here. I've got like lots of things going on. I've got the chicken in the oven. I had an afterthought in between parts 1 and 2. I had a thought about putting some wedges in the little little fan oven there. So I've got wedges. I've got the rice going on, and so that's 3 different things. Well, the rice will be going on in a minute. Right, so just a recap on what I've done. Actually, I'll recap in a moment. Let me see. I'll put the rice. Okay, so the rice is the Mexican spicy rice from the co-op, 75p. That's going to go in there for 2 minutes. Now, while that's doing, I'll do a few shout outs, and then I'll try and recap on what I've been doing. Okay, now, chewing yogurt, he asked me to, I can't remember what, he said to use his real name, and I can't remember what it was. I can't find the video. Alright, so, but if you need that, you're going to have to write it in the message. Alright, but anyways, his username is chewing yogurt. Says putting Kellogg's Nutri-Grain in milk. Yesterday I did a review on that, which I'm thinking, yeah, that'll probably work. I won't cross it off just yet to say that I've done it. But what I do, so what I'm saying is that'll be in a future video. So do a shout out to a new sub, Will Cave. Will Cave, welcome to you, and also a new sub, O-Script. O-Script. I'm not sure what that. Anyway, welcome to you as well. 2 new subs. Always welcome. To the an additional welcome there. Thank you. Anyway, Dan. He recommended yesterday, or no, last week. What I do? I did a frozen something. Kinder Bueno. It was just a John thing recommended that one. Dan recommends freezing a bag of Maltesers and doing a review on that. I've got that in the book here, so I'll do that. And then Dave Dump suggests a frozen Topic bar. I actually like Topics, so I'll do those 2. So they're in the book. So I'm going to get to the shop and see, scrub them off, but I'll keep the others unscrubbed off so I can review them. Yeah, Dave Dump, thank you for that. Frozen Topic. I'm going to get to the shop and do those. Now, okay, so I've got 2 chicken breasts with bacon, with sausage and stuffing. They're doing it's in its own tray, £4 from the co-op, 2 for £7. Anyway, got that. It comes with gravy, which we're not going to use. I'll get rid of that. Instead, as a sauce, what was that? That was... As a sauce, we're going to use Loyd Grossman's Gastro sauce, which I've used before, so you can see what I've done there. And as an afterthought, in between tapes, I used the last of my chicken, potato wedges. I used some of these in a tortilla wrap, I think, with some kind of fish or chicken or whatever else I did with it. Anyway, so the wedges, that was just an afterthought. Okay. Now, what I'll do, that was what their noise was. I couldn't, so many things going on, I couldn't see what. Right, that's the rice done. Okay, so we're going to pour that. Can you see this? No. Okay, so we're going to pour the rice in the bowl. There we are. And then this is the chicken breast with the stuffing, with the bacon, with the sausage. All comes in this nice neat tray. And also, if you wash this tray out, you can reuse it again. It's handy. Fits in the mini oven there, or if you're cooking a dinner for one, it's just like a mini dinner tray there. Oh yeah, and then the sauce is, of course, is the Loyd Grossman's Gastro sauce. So I've got to try and figure out a way. Let me see. Okay. Now, yeah, it's not. It's pretty good. It's not too thick. I was afraid that being in the oven for ages. See, what I did, I cooked the chicken initially for about 30 to 40 minutes. Cut it up into small pieces so it'd cook thoroughly in the middle. Put it back in for another sort of 15 minutes or so. Added the Gastro sauce. Put that in for another 20 minutes or so. And then put some wedges. Put some wedges in the oven, along with, and then of course the rice. So it's all good. All in all, you got £4 for the chicken thing. These are on special because I don't think anybody's buying these, so the Co-op has stopped doing them. They were £2.59. Down to £1.74. I think it's because nobody's buying them. So you can probably pick these up at a pound shop or somewhere. All right, so 4, just under 2. So that's 6. A few wedges. You can even use the odd few chips if you wanted. So you're looking at, you're looking at 4 plus just under 2. If you've got these in the freezer, so you're looking at, £6, less than £6 for this meal. And normally this would probably do 2 people, but I'm gonna be eating this. Okay, so what I'll do, I haven't used the zoom in a while. There we go. Let's see if I can. It's gone a bit there. Okay. Now, because you won't be able to get me and the dinner, it's just going to be the dinner now. So there's a nice close-up of the plate. Now I've got a bit of chicken, a bit of I don't know what's in there, kidney beans, a bit of rice, a bit of all sorts. Oh. Yeah, getting a bit of spice from the. This is spicy rice, and the Grossman's sauce is kind of spicy. The wedges are really hot. And anyway, let's try a bit of chicken on its own. I tell you, this is a bloody good meal. This. Now, what this is this is a piece of the stuffing. I don't know how this is going to come out because it's been cooked for like an hour. Then it's been boiled in all that juice, but it's come out pretty good. No, it's a little bit mushy. You can taste the sage in there, a little bit mushy, but pretty good. Now, try the rice on its own just here. The rice is good. It's Mexican spicy rice. Not too spicy, not too heavy on the herbs and spices. Just enough to give it a little bit of flavour. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give this a bit of a mix here to try and get all the sauce mixed around. Yeah, I should have cut up these wedges as well. Oh, and also, while I was in between parts 1 and 2, I took all the chicken out of the tray and then cut them into very small pieces. Because I figured that, there you go. There's a piece right there. Because I didn't want to be cutting it as I'm trying to eat it. I like it in bite-sized pieces. Yeah. Let me tell you, this is really good. I'm actually quite pleased with this. Yeah, it's relatively cheap. I mean, you figure you can see the pack that I got the chicken had, and the chicken had the bacon, had a couple of pork sausages and a bit of stuffing. But if you get yourself a couple of bits of chicken, if you've got a couple of sausages left in the fridge, throw that in. All you need is a couple of bits of bacon. You know, that's optional. Get a couple of bits of those. If you've got a couple of bits left from a sandwich, throw that in. Throw the Loyd Grossman's, or even any kind of sauce. It doesn't have to be Loyd Grossman's. Any kind of sauce that's got a bit of flavour in it. This is chicken and chorizo. Throw that in there. If you've got a few wedges left over in a bag in the freezer, or even chips, you've got a few chips left over, or even what they call hash browns. I've been doing. I did some. Actually, it looks a bit strange because it's actually zoomed in here. I used my hash browns in a tortilla wrap with some other kind of meat. I really can't remember what it was, chicken or fish. If you've got a few of those left over, throw them in instead of chips or instead of wedges. It's all good. Now, I'm going to back out. There we go. That's how far in I zoomed. Okay. So anyway, there's an unusual close-up of the dinner. Let me tell you, this is really tasty. I am so pleased with how this turned out. Because basically, I mean, I don't know if you realise. Excuse me, I think I'm getting a cold. That when I do these videos, I have an idea about what I'm going to do. Okay, the tortilla wraps, or I'm going to be doing some chicken. I'm going to be doing this. I've got to sort of work it out to try and figure out all the timing. But this was even less preparation to do. I knew what I pretty much had to do, cook it. But you know, basically, I was winging it. You know, all the way across, and it turned out really well. I am really, really impressed with this. You could make this if you're bringing a chick round for dinner. You know, this will be well impressive. You know, it's very, very little work. In fact, almost zero work. The only work involved is actually cutting up the chicken. The oven does the rest of it. The slightly difficult part is the timing, because you've got your chicken. You've got to cook the chicken, and then later on you've got to add the sauce. Then you've got to put the wedges in, or the chips, or the hash, or whatever it takes that to cook. And you've got to time in 2 minutes for the rice. So that's three. What's that? 4 different things, you've got to sort of juggle. But, I've been doing this, I've been sort of cooking for a long time. So you kind of get a feel for it. You know roughly how long they're going to take to cook. So, I mean, it's all about, it's just about practice. And if something is not quite right, it'll just be in the oven for an extra little while something else is cooking. Anyway, I'm waffling on. But yeah, you could have somebody round for dinner. They'll be well pleased with this. It looks good. It tastes very nice. Oh boy. Anyway, thank you for sticking around for part 2. And yeah, I've done the shout outs. Yeah, let me know what you think. Yeah, I really like this. Anyway, thank you for watching and sticking around for part 2. All right, bye bye.